Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon X. Karina has issued us a challenge, so it's time to take it to the Shalour City Gym. Let's do this.
Should we take it excessively or normally?
Little bit of column A, little bit of column B. What you're going to want to do here is bring either psychic or flying types with you. Do not, and I repeat, do not bring rock types with you, otherwise they will be shattered into a million pieces.
Yeah, that's why they have that move called Rock Smash, I believe. That is sort of the point of the move.
Well, you know, fighting types practice by breaking rocks into millions of pieces, so...
Yes, that's what all my anime has taught me.
Slightly less believable is the fact that Steel is also weak to fighting type attacks. They must be hitting pretty fucking hard to smash Steel in half.
Now, I'm not sure what the hell kind of budget Karina has, but this is like the most tricked out, Nerf gun battle gym I have ever seen. I mean, we'll see an overhead shot in a bit, but it looks completely ridiculous for a fighting type gym, I'm sorry.
It looks pretty cool, I gotta say, and as for the fighting type itself, what do you think?
I think it's okay. Oh wait, hold on. Don't make that noise, first off. I just wanted to point out really fast that Malamar's model looks absolutely amazing. I love how, you know, all the tentacles are independent and they're all moving at the same time. It's just the nice as hell model to look at, and we'll be seeing it a few times throughout this gym, so just marvel at that, in my opinion.
Another thing to keep in mind is dark types are also weak to fighting type attacks, so you want to be very careful. Don't be like me and send out a Psychic and Dark type. I think the only reason I'm not taking super effective damage here is because the Psychic type is nerfing it slightly.
Now, actually, you know what? I don't really get that. I mean, I can understand fighting types being good against Rock. I can even understand it being good against Steel. But Dark, I really don't get why that would be super effective.
Oh, it's the whole heroics shtick, really, you know, fighting back against the darkness and whatnot.
I guess. Actually, you know what? Speaking of heroics, is Dragon type good against Dark type?
I'm not sure, but Dragon type in general is pretty good, except, you know, against Fairy types.
Well, yeah, you know. Now, T-Zoc, like you were saying earlier, you know, Flying type is obviously good against Fighting type. T-Zoc here is, like, the fucking man because of his dual flying and fighting type. So not only can we take advantage of type advantage, we can beat everyone with the power of Lucha Libre Flying Press!
I'm starting to see why you like Lucha Libre so much, mate.
Yes, it's the most powerful wrestling style, as long as it's booked that way this week.
As long as popular opinion swings the Lucha's way, I think they're going to have great job security.
Yeah, but you watch, Karina's gonna have like a John Cena kind of Pokemon, and he's just gonna do the 5 moves of Doom. Okay, well, only 4, because that's all Pokemon can know, right?
I'm eventually going to be forced into actually watching wrestling, so I understand these references, aren't I?
Well, you probably shouldn't, but you can if you want. I don't know, I thought you were skating just fine. It's not like it's hard.
Well, you say that, but you can actually learn a few tricks in Lumio City.
And you didn't bring these sick fly tricks to this gym. Why?
Because you learn them later in the game, where you can access parts of the city that are currently shrouded in darkness.
Oh, that's why I got closed off from the rest of the city, because all the kids were freestyling back there, and that just ain't gonna fly.
Yeah, one tried to gap a flight of stairs and went flying into the main city breaker.
That kid's skating up the rail backwards! Stop him!
Now, it's so cool that there's such a big amount of Pokemon nowadays, you know, a massive pool, if you will, that you can actually bring in more dual-type Pokemon to these gyms, like Heracross, for example, is Bug and Fighting. I always associate him with Bug-type. I usually forget he's fighting, mostly because he's not wearing boxing gloves.
That's true. But hey, Emboar wasn't wearing boxing gloves either, was he?
Don't you fucking start me, alright?
But I mean, I get where you're coming from, though. Like, I forget he's fighting, too. And like, 2 or 3 generations ago, he'd be showing up in bug-type gyms, but now, like you said, with all the dual typing going on, and you can access a bigger pool of Pokemon, so you can actually get more creative with the teams in these gyms, which I actually really like. I do like that.
It's not just like Machop, Poliwrath, the Hitmon family. No, you can have Psychic and Fighting, you can have, as we saw there, Bug and Fighting. Not Flying and Fighting, though. That's reserved for the gym leader.
you mentioned Poliwrath, and honestly, I keep forgetting that he's fighting too.
Well, he is wearing a variation of a boxing glove.
That's true, that's true. That's kind of your indicator right there.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, bring it on. I was like, you're not like the first kid who came up to me, man, I'm gonna beat you in a Pokemon battle. Yeah, alright.
Go Weedle. It's like, there's just one bug catcher somewhere with 3 Caterpie who thinks he's the shit.
He walks into, hey, yeah, motherfucker. You gonna mess with me? I got a Caterpie, I got a Weedle, and I don't even know what the hell this one is, but I'm pretty sure it can kick your ass.
Why is that salamander's tail on fire? Oh, all my Caterpies are dead. Wonderful. Did you just fucking send my Malamar away?
Yeah, that little guy just actually did a throw and threw that big-ass Malamar back into your Pokeball somehow. I don't even know how it works.
Maybe I should put him on the team.
Yeah, this is the Pokemon where if one of your Dark-type Pokemon is holding like a pack of cigarettes, he becomes influenced by that and evolves.
Okay, let me just clarify. There's no smokes or any kind of narcotics involved in the evolution process, but so long as you have a Dark-type Pokemon in your team, you'll be able to evolve your Pancham into a Pangoro, I think?
Pangoro, I believe it is.
Oh, okay, I thought there was a little tongue roll in there somewhere.
And Pangoro takes design cues from Japanese, like delinquents, like the kind of design you would see for those kind of characters. And yes, there is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure art of it. Thank you. I'll just take your silence as you trying to deal with the fact that I have mentioned JoJo yet again.
I was actually doing some poses. It's like meditation. It stops me from flying into a murderous rage and doing a retake. Now, this creepy motherfucker right here is the absolute breaking point for me when it comes to human-shaped Pokemon. How about you, mate?
Yeah, I agree. I'm not really a big fan of Throw or Suck. Like, take Hawlucha. Hawlucha has clear influences to a Lucha Libre, but it's integrated into the design of the Pokemon in a way that looks natural. Throw and Sock just look like they're wearing plated geese, and it looks like crap. And they look like Bert and Ernie, which is a little weird.
Yeah, I'm surprised Fro didn't chuck his rubber ducky at us.
That's true. I'm trying to remember what, Ernie, and not Ernie, Bert has. I know he likes pigeons and some other dorky thing. I don't remember.
He likes rap if this one video is anything to go by. No more choking your chicken this time, sir. Prepare for a super effective combo.
No, you can't do that at the gym. You'll get fired for that kind of shit.
What, the flying press?
No, the other flying press you can do.
Oh, masturbation is what you were talking about.
It's a dick joke, I got it!
But no, the flying press is actually banned in several regions, except for Unova, because, they have, sports stadiums and the like there.
That's true. They love to see people hurt each other for the sake of our amusement. I think I approve.
It's time for our little Skidoo to become a man.
Now, you were actually telling me a lot about this evolution for Skidoo here, and that you actually really liked it compared to other grass types.
Indeed, it gotta go goat fast.
Yes, gotta go goat. But, I agree. I mean, he's not my favorite grass-type Pokemon, but I do really like the design. I'm glad that this generation, like the previous one, Black and White, has continued the trend of having designs that actually look pretty good for most of the Pokemon.
They're not all good, but there's a few standouts here and there which really, I think, will stand the test of time. And as for Go-Go himself, he's just a really sturdy, reliable Pokemon. Decent amount of HP, very good move pool, actually, because he can learn stuff like Bulldoze, Seed Bomb, Takedown, stuff like that. So expect to see Go-Go a lot throughout the course of the playthrough. Expect
to see a lot of Go-Goat jokes as well. As soon as I think them up, there will be many.
I think we've used them up within the space of that evolution process, mate, honestly.
I'm glad that for the trainers in this gym, you don't have to look them directly in the eye while you're skating to start the battle, because that would have been fucking hell, I think. So I'm glad that you can just, get near and they'll notice you. That makes it a lot easier.
It would have been like an evolution, if you will, of that section where we had to corner that frightened dog with Shauna.
That's true. Well, Shauna is kind of scary, so I see why it ran off. Why don't you go get some real clothes? I mean, they cost like $10,000, but come on.
Go back to Sesame Street.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there wasn't a segment on Sesame Street where Bert kicked the shit out of a giant octopus.
Where Bert flying kicked Big Bird out of a window. Here's your type advantage, bitch.
Yeah, I don't think there's a song for that part.
Can you tell me how to get to the cemetery?
Can you tell me how to get to the hospital? Do you feel like skipping, Tom? Because I really feel like skipping right now.
Nay, but I do feel like bouncing. I mean, look at that attack power.
Oh yeah, that is nice. Although, it does slightly make Hawlucha a bit undignified, because it's bouncing everywhere and not doing graceful Lucha Libre moves.
Well, we'll see if you feel that way once bounce actually goes into effect.
Hariyama? I haven't seen that one in a long time.
Yeah, since the days of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Did you ever main one of those guys?
No, because he looked like ass. Well, he looked like hands, and that was kind of a turn-off as well, but you know what I mean.
Damn, man, I thought you were going to break the floor, though.
He's supposed to be based after, like, a sumo wrestler, right?
I would imagine so. Some variation thereof. I don't mind Hariyama, actually, and I gotta say, just speaking of Gen 3, playing X and Y has really made me want a Gen 3 remake. I don't know why, I want it now.
Well, you know the trend. I mean, they remade the first generation, they remade the second generation, so you know what they say, Hoenn fucking confirmed!
So does Bounce meet with your insanely high approval?
Oh yes, that definitely looks like a move that T-Zoc would be doing off the top of a turnbuckle. I definitely approve of that.
Hariyama kind of fucked himself over there by using Belly Drum. Basically, it cuts your HP in half, but it raises your attack power dramatically.
Please kill me! That's what he was saying.
Now, you do actually have to take down, I'm pretty sure, all of the trainers to extend or raise the platform so you can actually get to Karina.
I'm not sure why it's coded like that. I guess their chips embedded in their heads went off when they lost. I don't know.
So is this a dance-type gym or what?
Yeah, you know, I don't really get what roller skating has to do with fighting-type Pokemon.
Is it some kind of crazy momentum-based kickboxing?
I don't know. If it was like a NES game where you went around on roller skates and fought people, that I could actually kind of get behind.
Well, you know, maybe she's just a big fan of Streets of Rage.
I guess, you know, hey, you know, if she is a fan of Streets of Rage, I can definitely approve of that.
Alright, let's get this over and done with. There better be a badge waiting for me at the end of this.
You watch, she's probably gonna fake you out again. Well, I would give you a badge, but we don't have any in the back, so I need you to go through like 3 dungeons. I hope you don't mind.
Well, at least you won't go off and cry in a corner until you talk to one of her subordinates like Whitney in Gen 2.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. And that was especially after the whole milk tank shit, so you're like doubly insulted at that point.
That was also the 3rd gym of that generation, so weird parallels.
Oh yes, I forgot that she also has a Hawlucha. This must be a battle of Lucha Libre! I love that little pose he does when he enters. You know, like he's welcoming the crowd. I love that. Oh my god, he's got a finisher too! By god!
By god, he forgot about type advantage! Stop the match, he's confused!
Whoa, he actually took that hit really well. I thought that would be a one-hit KO. A RKO, if you will. Ah!
I actually don't get that. Care to explain your joke?
That's the finisher of Randy Orton. I'm sorry. I should probably make jokes that you can understand. Lucha Libre is not dead. It will live on within my Hawlucha.
Just so long as Jack Black is prevented from making Nacho Libre 2.
That's true. Apparently that movie wasn't very good. Can you confirm that for me?
Apparently nothing. It fucking sucked.
Okay, straight from, you know, the horse's mouth. You're a horse, right? I can use that reference.
Tom, should I see Nacho Libre? Nay.
That was perfect! That was so perfect!
Thank you, and once again, there will be no machoking of this particular chicken. Bounce, motherfucker, bounce.
You're not gonna use the flying press?
I told you, mate, it's outlawed, come.
I thought we got a license for that.
Not for gym leaders.
Oh, well, here's a gigantic hyper jump move that we got from Mario in our spare time. Dead. They should ban Hawlucha, because he's a natural disaster, man.
By God, it's over. Stop the match.
Yeah, you remember that one Pokemon battle where Hawlucha knocked Macho off of the cage? And then Macho climbed back up, and then he did it again?
Glorious. Respect Knuckles!
I don't really like the design of this badge. I don't know, I like the boxing glove, but then the stuff that's kind of intersecting at the top kind of looks like a misshapen Tetris block.
It looks pretty flimsy to me, but at least it will sell for a pretty penny on the black market.
Power-up punch. You kiss your fist and you make wonders happen.
I call this one Lucille, and this one, Margaret, I guess. I'm not good at naming fists, okay?
Meet my friends, Mr. Fisty and his wife Elaine.
No, but what power-up punch does, every time you use it, your attack stat goes up. So it's pretty useful, especially if you give it to a fighting type, so you get the same type attack bonus.
So now she wants to fight you again, even though we fought her like twice. I don't know what the deal is, lady. Whatever.
Well, at least the repeated challenge makes sense for a fighting type gym leader. She got that bloodlust, son.
That's true. Actually, you know what? If she's got bloodlust, I am completely okay with this development.
Not sure if want.
But, you know, it makes sense, of course, because you have to challenge her again to get the stuff you need for Mega Evolution, brother. I'm just gonna Hulk Hogan the way through the rest of this commentary. Can you handle it, dude? Oh.
Mega Lucario used Power-Up Punch. Oh, yeah!
Oh yeah! Mega Lucario's going to the danger zone! Oh yeah, brother!
Snap into the flying press!
Let's just all pretend that we're wrestling people from like 20 years ago. That'll go over well. Oh, that was an intense wrestling match, Nurse Joy. I wish you were there.
I was there. I was one of the trainers you beat up.
Oh, well, just sorry about that.
Okay, folks, that'll do it for this part. Join us next time, where we take on Karina for hopefully the final time. See you all then.